Hey guys, welcome back. We are now looking at weeks 5 and week 6 of your postpartum recovery. What I would like to encourage you to do before you jump into today's workout is start with the first 2 weeks, your diaphragmatic breath and pelvic floor connection. Then add on weeks 2 and 3. So that is your supine position, so laying down on your back, working through those core exercises that we added on. And then come and meet me up on your mat in a 4-point kneeling position where we're going to add on a few extra exercises to really help you connect with your deep core and build some strength. So come and find a 4-point kneeling position. We want to have the heels of the hands directly underneath the shoulders and the knees directly underneath the hips, hip width apart. So we have a nice stance on us there, okay? Again, make sure you've got a nice firm mat underneath you. If you have anything too squishy, you might feel straining through the wrists. So you want to make sure there's something nice and flat underneath there. All right, we're going to come into our horse kicks, and the aim of this is to keep our hips and our back as still as possible. When we start to move, you're going to feel your body want to sway from side to side. I'm going to give you some tips to help to counteract that. And I want you to feel the work from your belly rather than just focusing on that glute and hamstring activation as the leg goes long. Beautiful. So find that 4-point kneeling position. Let's start with a nice big inhale. We're going to expand the ribs. As you exhale, can you extend your right leg back behind you and try and keep your hip bones shining straight down towards the mat. Inhale, bring the knee back down underneath the hip. Transfer that weight. Exhale, left leg goes long. Now, if you feel yourself swaying, I want you on your next one to press down into your right hand as your right leg goes long. Beautiful. Can you feel that wrapping between your hip bones and around your body? Maintain that nice neutral spine. Keep lifting the belly button up towards the spine as you breathe out. Left leg long. Press into the left hand. Beautiful. Keep that going. I want you to imagine that you're pressing your chest up away from the mat underneath you, like you're trying to get away from it. Elbows are slightly softened and they're rotated in rather than rotated out and locked. We don't want to take the weight into the joints. We really want to keep the control of the upper body through the shoulders and the mid-back. Beautiful. One more here before we start to add on. If adding on is not an option for you today, then I just want you to continue with this single leg extension. So this time as the right leg goes long, let's get it up there first. I want you to press into that right hand, square your hips, extend your left arm up directly overhead. So you're making one long line from fingers to toes. And then inhale, bring it back down. So on the other side, again, let's just start with the left leg extending. Square your hips out, press the chest up, pull the belly in, right arm extends out, one long line from fingers to toes, and bring it back down. Beautiful. Let's keep that going. If you can, make the movement simultaneous. Right leg, left arm, belly pulls up, chest lifts, and bring it down. Exhale, left leg, right arm. Beautiful. Let's keep this going for a minute. Breathing in as your hands come in and your knee comes in. Breathing out as you extend. Every single one, I want you to think about squaring your hips up, lifting the belly up, and then maybe even squeezing through the glutes, squeezing through the back, and lifting an inch higher. Squeeze, lift, belly lifts, bottom lifts, shoulder lifts, and bring it down. Nice work. We're about halfway. You can, really pointing through the toes. If you feel cramping in your toes, you can keep that foot nice and relaxed. Beautiful. We're going to go for one more on each side. Hips square, belly lifts, squeeze the bottom, squeeze the shoulder, and in. One more. And in. Beautiful. Bring it down and let's give those wrists a little bit of a roll out here. Nice work. All right, we're gonna add on to that. I'm gonna bring in a little bit more obliques, okay? Same position, same general movement. We're just gonna add on an opening. So once you find your leg long and your arm long, we're gonna simply sweep the leg and arm out to the sides, away from each other, and then draw them back in. It's gonna be even more challenging to keep your hips stable. So you really need to think about that wrapping of your TA, that drawing in of your belly, keeping everything nice and controlled. Beautiful. All right. Come into that 4-point kneeling position. Heels underneath, heels of the hands underneath the shoulders, knees under the hips. Press the chest up, pull the belly in, neutral through the spine. Inhale, breath. Exhale, right leg long, left arm long. Hold it. Inhale. I want you to hold it for the inhale breath. And as you exhale, arm and leg opens. Bring it back in and draw it back down. Beautiful. All right, you should have noticed a little tightening around the right rib there, okay? If not, I want you to think about the left rib when we open and close the arms on this next one. Inhale, breath. Exhale, left leg, right arm. Hold it up for an inhale. Open the leg and arm, exhale. Press into the left hand a little. Bring it in, draw it down. Beautiful work. Keep that going. Focus on the stability. I'm going to keep cueing you little things that are going to help you stay stable. Breathe out, extend right leg, left arm. Squeeze it up, hold it for an inhale. Open. Only a little opening is fine. Press into the right hand to help you stay stable. Shine your hip bones down. Bring it back in. Draw it back underneath you. And again, left leg, right arm. Squeeze, hold, lift the chest. Open. Inhale, draw in. And exhale, bring it down. Beautiful. Inhale, breath. Right leg, left arm. Hold, inhale. Open, exhale. Bring it in. And down. Almost there. About 30 more seconds. It's away. All right, on this next one, I want you to hold it up. Left arm, right leg. We're gonna go out and in. Out and in. 2 more. Out and in. 1 more. Out and in. Woo! Bring it down. Other side, little finisher. Breathe out. Right leg, left arm. Breathe it in. Open. Draw it in. Open. Draw it in. 2 more. And in. 1 more. Square your hips. And in. Woo, bring it down. Let's take a little child's pose. Knees wide, heels together, and send it back. Oh, it feels nice to be challenged like that. I feel a little bit of a sweat working up. My shoulders and my glutes feel challenged. And it's nice to really feel those obliques working as well. All right, a little bit more oblique work, okay? Keeping it nice and gentle. We're gonna come and lay on our sides now. All the way down, our legs are gonna go long, our arms are gonna go long. I'm gonna move Sunny out of the way so that you can see my feet. Sorry, buddy, being ejected. So lay down all the way on your side. You want to have your head resting on your arm and your legs stacked one on top of the other. We're right up on that hip and our hips are stacked. Now I want you to think about drawing your waistline up away from the mat, okay? Not necessarily making space regardless of where you're at in your postpartum period. It's not always possible, but I want you to think about the lift instead. So like you're trying to create a little tunnel underneath the side of you. Okay, bring your hand down in front of you for support so that you don't rock forward or rock back. Keep that hip leaning forward just an inch. What we're going to be doing is lifting one leg up at a time, starting with our top leg, followed by our underneath leg. You're going to feel the side of your body, followed by your inner thigh. Beautiful. All right, so let's take an inhale to prepare. Exhale, top leg. Inhale, hold. Exhale, bottom leg. And bring it all the way back down. Exhale, top leg. Inhale, hold. Exhale, bottom leg. And bring it all the way down. Beautiful. Exhale, top leg. Inhale, hold. Exhale, bottom leg. And bring it all the way back down. Notice how my legs don't come all the way together. That is fine. You are aiming to get your underneath leg, your ankle, up towards the top one. But it probably won't be possible. Either your top leg is going high enough to really squeeze into the side of the body, or you might find that the mobility through your hips, the strength through your inner thighs is getting in the way of that, okay? It's just about the squeeze to lift. Oh, and bring it all the way back down. Keep both legs together. Let's lift both legs up on the exhale and lower them on the inhale. Squeeze the side of the body, the side of the back, and lower. And lower. Beautiful. If your balance feels okay, you can take your hand and place it down the side of your body. And if that feels a little bit wobbly, or if it tends to make you roll backwards, then we just bring the hand back down in front of us. Nice work. Almost there. We're going to hold up in 3, in 2, 1 more lift and hold. Our underneath leg is going to start to beat up and down. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. The side of the body is working to hold that top leg up. The inner thigh is working to squeeze and release that underneath leg. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Beautiful work. All right, let's come around and do the other side. Now, we should just be getting to the point where it starts to feel challenging. We don't want to push into that intensity zone yet, okay? We're just stimulating those muscles, reconnecting with them, and giving them a little bit of strength, ready for when we return to exercise in just a couple of weeks' time, if that's going to be suiting you. So coming down on your side, resting your head on your hand, bringing your legs to stack one on top of the other. Your hand comes down and rests on the mat to keep you stable. We lift that waist up slightly, stacking our hips. We take our inhale to prepare. And as we exhale, the top leg comes up. Inhale, hold. Exhale, the bottom leg lifts. And inhale, lower back down. You might find it's uneven from side to side. It's because when we're pregnant, when we birth our children, there is a lot that happens with our hips, with our pelvis. So I actually suffered from pubic symphysis dysfunction in my pregnancy. And on this side, I can feel the left inner thigh is super, super weak. So you might notice that my leg is not coming anywhere near as high as the other side. I'm not going to force it to. I'm going to be super gentle, and I'm just going to start to stimulate that muscle, regaining a gentle little bit of strength. Beautiful. 2 more. Sun is making lovely noises. Bring it down. Legs stay together now. Inhale. Exhale, both legs lift. We squeeze the side of the body. Beautiful. Keep that hip bone, those hip bones shining forward. We want to squeeze our obliques. We want to squeeze our side back. Beautiful. If you can, hand comes up and rests down the side of the body as we lift and lower. It's away. We're not going to stay here too long. If you feel the intensity get a little bit too much for you, just stop. We're holding up for beats if it's there for you in 3, 2. Baby pushing out a poo, I think, in the background. 1, hold up. Underneath leg starts to beat up and down. You need to come back down for that support. I'm a little bit wobbly on this side. Squeezing that inner thigh. The higher the top leg is, the more you're going to feel it through the side of the body. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax all the way down. Beautiful work. All right, bring yourself up. We are going to take a little stretch after that one because we are starting to get into some exercises that might make our muscles a little bit tight and sore. So we're going to do a mermaid stretch before we finish off here. So with the mermaid stretch, we have one leg tucked in behind us and the other leg in front. I've got my left leg back, right leg forward. Right hand comes down to the mat. Take a nice big inhale as we reach that left arm up and over. And exhale as we stretch out the left side of the body. Inhale, we're going to windmill over to the other side. And exhale, right arm comes up as we stretch out the right side. Feels so good. Let's go one more in each direction. And then I'm going to sweep down in front. Slowly stretching out my back and come all the way up. Let's swap sides. My right foot is tucked back, left foot in front, left hand down. Inhale, reach the right arm up and over and stretch the right side of the body. Inhale, let's windmill over, and exhale, stretch out the left side. This is going to finish just in time for Sunny, I think. All right, we take one more in each direction. Come over. Stretch. Bring it forward. Oh, she's tight. Sweep it around. And lift it all the way up. Whew. That finishes off our exercises for today. You can do all of these together for the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 weeks until you feel ready to jump ahead into a little bit more intensity, a little bit stronger work through your core. You can also add on any of the other body area workouts that I have on here, such as bringing back some strength in your glutes, your thighs, your shoulders, and your back, and make your own workouts once you get to that position you feel strong enough to do so. Take it easy, and I promise the good stuff's coming soon.